Hey, this is Dave from the KODO back with another Hogwarts Legacy quest guide for you. It is the looking for the Helm of Urtkot. We're going to be searching the Collector's Tomb. This is after you've talked to the goblin. He's brought you to the entrance of the tomb and opened it up for you. You're going to head on in. There's a couple of puzzles in here. You're going to want specific spells to complete them. Most of all, you're going to want fire to kill any of the bad guys. And Lumos to be able to see and move the little moths around. You'll see in a second there's a couple of doors that require moths to be moved to them to be opened up. And this is the first one, the easiest of the puzzles. And you can see one of the moths from the door actually flew on to my Lumos. I want to go put him back. You turn off Lumos and it goes to whatever the next brightest source of light is, which is usually the door.
Moths.
You're going to grab this guy. Bring him over, turn off Lumos, the door's gonna open up. Remember to loot everything you see in here, because not 100% sure you're able to come back in, but might as well grab it all while you're here. The tomb is pretty linear, so you don't have to worry about getting lost. It's not a labyrinth. There's only like really one way to go. There's a couple of offshoots, but they're all dead ends.
Lumos. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further.
Now in here you're going to grab a couple of these moths, I think they're moths, not butterflies, but you're going to put them on the door. Again, to open it up. You can use Accio to open up this door. There's the last of the 3 moths that you need.
Lumos.
Loot everything, like I said. Grab it here while you're here. Put this guy on the door and you'll be able to go on to the next section.
I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
This is where you're going to want to use your fire spells. Once you've used fire on these guys, it tells you right there, they will take additional damage from other spells. So light them up and pick them down with your regular spell.
They're suddenly persistent. Confirm them. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo.
They drop the Stench of Death, I think the item is. It'll be useful at some point to pick them all up. Loot the room. Let's move on. Here, I think maybe you can get up there, but I try once and I give up. This is the first of the more difficult puzzles.
Lumos.
You want to put this moth on the middle guy, and you're going to want to spin it so you can get up to that next section that I just looked at. I grabbed this moth, put him on the door, just because.
Somehow, it looks like it could be rotated.
You'll need your Accio, or your, Arresto Momentum, and the one I just put in right there to spin this. The Pulsa. Spin it and freeze it. Then you can climb up there and grab the 3rd moth.
Lumos.
Once you put this on the door, you'll go back to the middle and take the one out of the spinny thing. On to the next section.
Lumos.
This is a little side puzzle. You'll use your Accio to get these piles of bones and create a bridge. You could skip this. I think there's only one piece of loot here. I try to repair it at first. That doesn't work. Eventually, I get into it, and you pull them to where they need to go.
Repulsor. Reparo. Accio.
This last one right there that I just opened up, you don't necessarily need. There's 4 piles of bones. I think I get across with only using 3 of them.
Accio.
As you can see there, I pull it towards me and it starts to build this bridge. I didn't try walking on it there. You probably could get across it right there with just the 1, but I end up pulling over 3 of the 4. And that's when I realized I can just walk across. One thing here, like I said, might not be worth your time. I don't go down and see if there's anything down in the bottom part because I was a little frustrated. I only got the 1 piece right there for all that work. So I leave and we'll move on to the next room.
Lumos.
What's that hanging there?
You're going to want to shoot that and break it.
Down I go.
Down there is
No
where you're
other
going to
way.
need to go. Loot the room, blow this door open. There's a couple of spots to loot here. Pull this box back and forth to get to the 2 sections. I noticed the loot, at least here, is randomized because the first time I went through this, I got a different painting. I don't know how that is for all of the chests in the game, but that one specifically, I noticed a difference. There's a little doorway there that you can open up, and I will go and open it up eventually. I assume it's if you feel like you wanted to backtrack and make sure you had gotten everything, you can get back up there. So you take this path up there and you pull a little doorknob and it'll open up the door and you'll be back up at the top and have to jump back down into the water. This is, like I said, if you want to backtrack, make sure you hadn't missed anything, you can get up to this section. Thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye there, but didn't put too much thought into it. As you enter this room, there's going to be a ton of enemies spawning, so be prepared. All of them are just these skeletons, so not too difficult.
Accio. Protego. Confringo. Incendio. Compulsor. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Lumos. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Incendio.
Once you have cleaned out this mob of skeletons, loot the room, grab all the stuff they dropped. There are 4 moths in this area to get into the door, which only requires 3. You're going to see where I'm going to grab them. There's 2 on the side right here.
Lumos.
I'm going to put this on this first little spot right there, next to the upper part that I need to go to. I'm going to go grab this second one and put it on the spinning device. Now, in that little nook right there in front of me, that's where I'm going to go and stand and spin to get upwards.
Depulso. Arresto momentum.
Spin it up, freeze it,
Lumos.
grab a moth. I'm going to go down there in a second. I'm going to bring this moth to the door. I just passed one on my right, so there's the second one I'm going to grab right now. The third one is going to be the one that we set on the side of the platform, but I'm going to go loot this little area first.
Depulso. Arresto momentum. Lumos.
Hit the wrong button there and flipped off the side instead of opening that. Doesn't necessarily matter. We have to get down to this part anyway and lift it back.
Depulso. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Arresto momentum.
Now, once you do this, you're going to run all the way past the door, and Lumos right here.
Lumos.
Grab that little guy. Open the door and head on in. Almost to the end of this this tomb, so hopefully this was helpful for you. I'm going to let this play out so you can see the end of it, and then move on to the next quest.
His final resting place.
Any questions, leave them in the comment section below.
Lodgok
Hit the
said
like
the
button if it was
helmet was
helpful.
in the
But like
heart
always, guys,
sarcophagus.
good luck and have fun. And always save, just in case.
A dead Ashwinder. Better show this to Lodgok. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway. Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock.